A little bit later, so ask away, okay?
So let's hold it until then.
But the point I want to make is we're not out here as an organization. We're not out here as a movement. We are a seated government. When you say, CW, how'd that happen? Well, that same group of people that got together grew into a bigger group of people, and they put together something known as the Sovereign Declaration, or Declaration of Sovereign Rights. Okay, the Declaration of Sovereign Intent. This took place November 12th, I believe, in Utah. There's a lot of talk going around that, wow, you brought 200 and some odd people together and you locked them up. You wouldn't let them go anywhere. And you told them they had to do this. Well, we got people right here in this room that were there at that day. Were you locked up?
Yes.
Were you locked up against your will?
No.
Why were you locked in? And you had security to make sure that you stayed safe.
Yes.
These people got together. I was there, but I wasn't a part of that proceedings. I did not have the authority to be there. They were in a warehouse. Cold cement floors. No running water. For nearly 18 hours. So what do we do about bathrooms? They brought in one porta potty for 290 some people. 267, I think it is. I think they managed to get a second one in. They did manage to bring it into the warehouse and didn't leave it outside, so that was one good thing. This is not to let you know how bad it was, but to let you know the lengths these people went to make this happen. They ate cold sandwiches. They wore their coats all the time because it was freezing in there. This was in Utah, in the mountains.
In the snow.
In the snow. Don't ask me how we chose that place. It just happened. It was just one of those things that happened. And people came together. At 11:52 that evening, 267 people ratified the Declaration of Sovereign Intent.
Unanimously.
No people opposed. People from every state republic in this union. No state was left out. Fast forward to today. We just recently completed a proclamation. That proclamation is going to be made available here, I believe, real soon on the website. That proclamation is a message to the rest of the world. Attached to it went the Declaration of Sovereign Intent. Today, this very minute, our president is preparing for a 25-state international tour of nations. 91 nations have contacted him. I want to know more about what he's doing. I want to know how they can support him. And you. We have no less than 31 heads of state that want to meet him personally on this trip. He's preparing for that now. That's why he couldn't be here today. We were going to try and surprise you and have him here today. Those darn Orange County airplanes. I'll repeat what I said. He could not be here today, he being our president, Tim Turner, because he's preparing for the tour, international tour, he's been requested to go on. A 25 nations of the 91 that wants to talk in. And in that 25-nation tour, there are 31 heads of state that have requested to be present to meet with him face to face. We got their attention. They see how this is coming together. They like peace. They want peace. They want their people to prosper as much as we want you to prosper. The only way to do that is to just let you do it. Why do we need any kind of restrictions of how much money you can make? Why do we need any restrictions on how long you can work? The Republic is here for you. We the people are the Republic. We're going to have a history lesson here in just a moment. But before I close, I would like to request that you repeat after me. I am. The difference between de facto slavery and republic freedom. Stand up and say it like you mean it. I am the difference between de facto slavery and republic freedom. And before you leave here today, make sure that you see the people at the tables if you haven't signed up. And I'd like to add one more thing. We are not funded by any agency whatsoever. Everything we do comes out of HIP National. If you believe in this fight, we ask you to help out a little bit. You don't have to, but you might see some of these tables back here, or see Shalene right here. Raise your hand, Shalene, and say, I'd like to help out. Here's $1. Here's $5. It would be much appreciated. It is not necessary, but it would be much appreciated. Folks, you do make that difference. See how you're standing? You're standing together in unity. God bless you. Thank you. We ready for the video?